Lunchtime, food for thought. If you don't laugh a little, well, it ain't our fault. We got a good recipe and memories, 'cause after all, it's lunchtime, food for thought. We have a big time at lunchtime, food for thought.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime Food for Thought on this Tuesday, the last day of June. This session will also be aired again this coming Saturday at noon, which will be 4th of July. And so while you're eating your lunch today on this Tuesday, we hope that something be said that will make you laugh and maybe brighten your day. I know that is a real joy to us to be able to have this program and just some crazy things. And there's maybe a few little serious moments, but not too much. But I'm Johnny Ivy, and we have with us today.
I'm Brother Nick Keller.
And I'm Judy Bernard.
And this makes up our lunchtime trio today. And so Brother Scott's on vacation, and so not able to be with us. And so we're glad to have you listen in today to the program.
Well, thank you, Brother Johnny. It's always so great to be where you guys are at, and we hope we are to share some encouragement with you every single time we are on the radio. I want to remind you, you can also watch us on Facebook and YouTube as well, and this will get you in the process of finding out some of the great ways that we have to connect with you, not only listening through the radio waves, but through other means as well. So let's get started with some jokes. There's nothing greater, I think, than having a lunchtime food for thought with some humor in mind. So, Sister Judy, you got some jokes for us today?
I do. We all know how curious children are and how you can expect them to say almost anything. Well, this little boy was visiting his grandparents, and he opened the big family Bible that was laying on the coffee table. And he was fascinated as he fingered through the old pages. Suddenly, something fell out. And the little fella picked it up, and as he opened it and saw it, it was an old leaf. And you know how grandmas press things in their Bibles in days gone by, for sure, flowers and whatever. And he said, "Mama, look what I found." And she said, "What did you get there, son?" And with astonishment in his voice, he exclaimed, "Mama, I think Adam's underwear just fell out." Their imaginations or something else.
Yes.
Well, hey, Brother Johnny, how come there are no knock-knock jokes about America?
I'm not sure.
Because freedom rings.
Freedom rings. All right. Hey, that's
it
good.
Don't knock, it rings.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That is good.
How about you, Brother Johnny?
All right. Miss Judy, you're a bird watcher, and so of course I enjoy the birds. And I've been doing on Wednesday nights. We've been doing our Wednesday night service on Instagram. And so for the last several weeks, I've been doing it from my back porch. And so the birds have been singing and chirping and going along. And so the members of our church have been really enjoyed listening to the birds as well. And so I got one on hummingbirds. And so we'll see if you know the answer, Miss Judy. Why do hummingbirds hum?
I don't know, Brother Johnny. Why do they?
They forgot the words.
Oh, man.
They forgot the words. All right. Another one, and of course, this is the time where a lot of folks do go on vacation, and a lot of folks go to the coast, go to the beach somewhere. So here's one. Now, why can you never go hungry at the beach?
There's always a sandwich.
You can always eat the sand which is there.
Brother Nick's sharp today.
I tell you,
Yes.
that's the one thing I don't like about the beach is the sand.
Yeah,
And it's something that travels with you for the next 10 years, it seems like.
that's exactly right.
You're not planning on stopping at any beaches on your trip, are you?
No,
In
ma'am.
that RV.
No beaches there.
That'd be rough to have a bunch of sand in that RV, wouldn't it?
Yeah, my dad's talked about going down and taking the RV to the beach, and I said, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea at all.
Oh,
Well,
no.
with it being, just getting ready for Independence Day, the 4th of July, I know many of y'all are going to be doing your famous barbecuing. I don't know, Sister Judy, Brother Johnny, if you knew this, but my grandfather in Michigan, he had at one time about 2,000 head of steer. His motto was beef was best, and that's what we got for Christmas was a steer, and it was a great thing. So when I think about the 4th of July, I think about barbecuing, and I think about, well, obviously past the independence and the freedoms that we have in our country, but I think about barbecuing and a good old hamburger right there. So I got a couple jokes dealing with our great friends, the cow. Amen. So what do you call a sleeping bull, Brother Johnny?
A sleeping bull.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a bulldozer.
A bulldozer. Okay.
A bull that's dozing away right there. Amen.
There you go.
What, Sister Judy, why did the cows fail the test?
Oh, I don't know. Why did they?
It's because they copied off each other.
Oh, no.
I got to share this one with you. You may have heard it before, but what do you call a cow with a twitch?
That's beef jerky.
That's beef jerky right there.
Yeah.
So Johnny got this one. I'll give him one more. What happened to the cow that survived an earthquake? She became a milkshake.
Milkshake. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I had come across several cow jokes the other day, and so I did see that one about the beef jerky. So
yeah, that's a good one there. Well, Miss Judy, you've got a couple riddles for us, maybe?
I do. Listen and answer this one. A girl has as many brothers as sisters, but each brother has only half as many brothers as sisters. How many brothers and sisters are there in the family?
Whew. Judy, you're gonna have to write that down one more time one more time.
wow.
A girl has as many brothers as sisters, but each brother has only half as many brothers as sisters. How many brothers and sisters are there in the family?
One.
4 sisters and 3 brothers. If you read it fast, it throws you off for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I was going to say 6, but I thought, well, I'm not sure if that's right or not. So.
Oh, I just guessed a number, brother, because I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, she's got, yeah. I'm not even going to try to explain it.
We'll take your word for it.
Yep, let's take my word for it. Oh, man. What kind of band never plays music? What kind of band never plays music? A rubber band, yeah.
Is it? All right.
Brother Johnny's on his toes today.
All right. All right. Well, let me ask you this. What is the softest nut in the entire world?
Butternut?
No. A donut.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're real soft when you go by Krispy Kreme and that hot sign's on. They're real soft. You can eat a dozen before you realize it.
That's right.
Yeah, they can be dangerous.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, okay, what can you have in your pocket while your pocket is still empty?
Huh.
Nothing. I'd say nothing.
No. What can you have in your pocket while your pocket is still empty?
Air.
Oh, a
I don't
hole.
Uh,
A hole.
you got us on that one.
know. So simple. I got a suit, and the suit looks very nice on the outside, but both pockets have holes right through them.
Huh.
I always somebody will give me something, and it may be a prayer request they wrote down. I put in my pocket to slip out. I put my keys to my car, I'll put in there and slip out. I just hope they don't give me a love offering. Slip out.
Yeah. Don't wear that suit when you preach a revival meeting.
Oh boy.
Well, I got a riddle for you here, and we are talking about the farmland here for the Independence Day holiday. There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Repeat that one more time.
All right. There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't? All right. So listen closely. You have 30 cows and 28 chickens. So say 8, and then say the word ATE, 8.
8.
There was 30 cows, 20 ATE chickens. So how many didn't? 10 cows didn't eat any chickens.
Okay.
I know that was deep there, okay?
Yeah.
There was a boy at a carnival. He went to a booth, and the man said to him, he says, if I write your exact weight on this piece of paper, then you give me $50. But if I cannot, then you pay me $50. Well, the boy looked at him, didn't see a scale in the room, and he thought, no matter what, when he tells me the weight, I'll just add more or I'll just add less. But there's no way that he's going to end up getting money, my $50. Well, at the end, the boy ended up paying $50. Do you know how the man won? He did exactly what he said. He said, if I write your exact weight on a piece of paper. So on the piece of paper, he wrote your
exact
weight. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's that sleight of hand, right?
He must have worked for Six Flags.
Yeah, right.
One time, my dad, he didn't look his age. He was always young, fooling people. So we were at Six Flags one time, and the girl, I said, Daddy, go, let her do it. And so he finally agreed to it. Daddy was kind of shy, and so he walked up, and he was probably about 80, early 80s, and she guessed him to be 68. And so he won that one.
He won multiple ways. He won the game, and he felt really good leaving there.
Oh, yeah. His head was a little bit bigger when he left. Oh, man.
Well, now, Miss Judy, I know you've got a really hard solve this, right?
Well, this is kind of a phone number magic, but it's solve this. I want you to solve it. So get your calculators out, and the first thing we're going to do is, now I'm not talking about the area code, but the first 3 numbers of your telephone. Put that number into the calculator.
Doing home phone or cell phone?
Do cell phone. Just enter it, and then you're going to multiply those 3 numbers by 80, and you got that what that equals. To that, you're going to add 1. Then you're going to multiply that number. Am I going too fast?
No.
By 250. Okay, when you get that number, add to that the last 4 digits of your phone number.
Okay.
Again, add those last 4 digits of your phone number. Subtract from that
Hang
number.
on just 1 second. My calculator's not working properly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's not, let me write this number down right quick, because it's, sorry.
We getting this here. That's one of these things that I just hope I'm on the right step of where we get back started.
Yeah. Okay, Brother Johnny, did you add, how many times did you add your last 4 digits of your phone number?
Okay, I'm still just on the,
Oh, you started over?
no, I was just still on the first one. It's only letting me put one number in for some reason.
No.
Yeah. So,
You hitting equal every time?
yes,
Or-
ma'am.
Okay.
So, give me
We're
just
getting
one.
close to the end. If you're a good mathematician and can do it in your head, you can follow it.
I'm fixing to be right there.
He's working on his abacus right now.
Okay.
All right. So what did you do last?
Okay, I've got my number added twice.
Okay. All right. Now then y'all subtract from that number 250. You got it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Divide it by 2. What'd you get, Brother Nick?
Wow.
What'd you get?
Well, that's pretty cool.
You got your phone number, didn't you?
Got my phone
Yep,
number.
my phone number.
That's wild.
Now, how did Brother Nick get the same number I got? No, that is pretty amazing how they come up with those things.
Well, Brother Johnny, I used your phone number because I thought maybe that this was a scam.
Yeah. That's what Rhonda said the other day. She said, how come she got like 4 spam calls in a row? And she's like, how come I keep getting these spam call alerts, And but yeah.
Don't worry, Brother Johnny. You're going to get that call in a little bit, letting them know that your car warranty's about to be
warranty.
Yeah.
Yeah, be my final notice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ronnie, the other day, he's got 2 old cars he's getting rid of anyway, and finally. And so he gets some, yeah, I'm interested. He tells them how old the car is, and they politely click and hang up.
No.
Oh, man. But anyway, I thought that was pretty fascinating.
That's a pretty neat
I
trick.
should have told everybody to grab a pen and paper if they wanted to write it down, try it themselves. But
I'm going to have to figure out the math and how that math works out that way, because that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got a quote for you. 4th of July coming around the corner here, and we're thankful for the red, white, and blue. I mean, that's not fun. That represents freedom there. But that only represents freedom until they're flashing behind you, right?
That's right.
Then you think, oh, no. So, Miss Judy, you got a palindrome for us here? Remember, a palindrome is a word or a phrase that reads the same backwards as it does forward.
Yes. And this one is a phrase. And if you want to write it down so you can look at it when you hear it, it'll make more sense to look at it. No lemon, no melon. Spell backwards. No lemon, no melon.
Oh, there you go.
Melons for the 4th of July. And some lemonade.
That's
no
right.
No lemon, no melon.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
How about you, Brother Johnny? Do you have an everyday expression for us today?
I do. This is one way or another. We use that, and that comes out of Ezekiel 21 verse 16, where God told the prophet Ezekiel to go one way or other, to the right or to the left. And then, of course, God will stop his judgment there on Israel. Of course, when we use that expression one way or another, what we are meaning by that is one way or another, we're going to get whatever done, or we're going to make something happen. One way or another, we'll make it happen. You've heard that expression?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's where it comes from, Ezekiel 21, verse 16.
Wow. Instead of one way or the other, us making the decision, it should be one way or the other. God will get the decision, right?
That's right. That's right. So
Let me
that
show
is
you a
it.
quick few fast facts on Independence Day. Approximately 150 million hot dogs and 700 million pounds of chicken will be barbecued on Independence Day. That's a
Wow.
lot of chicken, and that's a lot of hog right there.
That's a lot of barbecuing
Yeah.
too.
I wonder if Joey Chestnut, after he eats 400 hot dogs in the contest, I wonder if he goes home and grills out another hot dog.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
I
right.
think-
His contest is coming up.
That's
Well,
correct.
the interesting thing is the Nathan's hot dog contest is coming up, but with everything going on this year, I don't know how they're gonna do it. There's normally 40,000 people that show up for that contest.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
You got to think about the big Independence Day parade and concert that they have up on the Potomac. You
Yeah.
know,
Probably
thousands
won't have it.
there. You know,
Where's his contest held?
I think Coney Island.
It is. Coney up in New York.
They may not let him have that either.
So,
Who knows?
yeah.
Or he may have to eat them all by himself to see how many he can eat.
Let's go ahead and declare him the winner.
Yeah.
Let me show you one other one. How many signers were on the Declaration of Independence? Do y'all know?
You mean on that day?
Yes.
I think there was only one, wasn't there?
That's right, Sister Judy.
Yeah.
Excellent job. We
Yeah.
only had one.
Was it Benjamin Franklin? I can't remember who.
No,
I
it
heard.
wasn't. It's when somebody says, put your John Hancock on it.
Okay. All
it's
right.
John
Yeah.
Hancock. He's the only
Yeah.
one that signed the Declaration
Signed that day.
July 4th.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest of them signed, was it?
It was in August. I
August?
believe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Good job. I got one more for you. The stars of the original American flag were done in a circle for the colonies. Does anybody know why it was put into a circle?
I
It was put in
don't.
a circle to show two things. Number one, equality, because there's no beginning or end.
Yeah.
And number two, for unity.
Yeah.
And because a circle is to be connected and unbroken. So,
Yeah.
praise
Well,
the
we could use some of that today, couldn't we?
Absolutely.
Good, sis.
Yeah.
Good. Well, do you have a recipe for us? Today we're going to be talking about our favorite dinner, meals, and desserts, and Miss Judy has a recipe for us.
Yes, I do. And I'm going back to Sister Joyce. Mama Joyce is country cooking, and she can be found on Facebook and on YouTube. She's from Cassville, Georgia, and she has some great recipes. This one is a strawberry lemon cream cheese pie. And you're going to need an 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and it needs to be softened to the room temperature. So go ahead and set that out early. And then she takes a 14-ounce can of Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk, 1/3 cup lemon juice, 1 can of strawberry pie filling, and a 9-inch graham cracker pie crust. When I saw her demonstrate this, she said that she normally would use that, but that particular day she was going to use an Oreo cookie pie crust. So you could do that too if you'd like. So you got your softened cream cheese, and in a mixing bowl, you're going to mix that until it's smooth. And then you're going to add in the Eagle brand milk to the cream cheese and blend that together until that's smooth. Add the third a cup of lemon juice and beat for 2 minutes. Pour it into your pie crust, and she emphasized you must leave it in the refrigerator for no less than 2 hours, but might be better to leave it a little longer till it gets, it's firm. Then you take it out, and when you're ready to serve it, top it with that pie filling, and that's it. You can also use blueberry pie filling, cherry, whatever suits your fancy. Sounds yummy, doesn't it?
Sounds
I
good.
wrote that down, and I'm going to have some tonight.
Yeah.
It might be hard to keep it in the fridge for 2 hours, though.
But she said, do not put the topping on it till you're ready to eat.
Okay. Well, I'll have to try that out. Thank you so much for that, Sister Judy.
Yeah.
They growing up, one of my most favorite meals. I love breakfast. I could eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I could eat for dessert. I am more of a savory guy than a sweet guy. And one of my most favorite, and we make this quite often because it's a great way to use up extra bread, is my mom had a breakfast casserole she would make every single year for trips or special occasions. And you just cube up bread, and you top it with cheddar cheese, like shredded cheddar cheese, and cut up pieces of ham. And you pour an egg and milk mixture over the top and let it sit overnight. In the morning, you take a stick of butter, put it on top, and you put it in the oven, and it comes out crispy, yummy. Oh, it's amazing. And my children even love that today. My wife just made it for me a couple weeks back for Father's Day, and it was a great time.
Sounds easy too.
Sounds good. Yeah.
It's very easy, and it uses up old bread, and you can put in those crusts that the kids never want to eat and things like that, and it tastes amazing, and I absolutely love it. The edges get crunchy, and that butter runs off there, and it kind of fries up a little bit. It's wonderful. How about you, Brother Johnny?
Hey, that's good. Well, I've got a little game, and so wanted to ask if this is a fruit or a vegetable, so is a cucumber, is that a fruit or a vegetable?
I would say a vegetable.
I'd say vegetable.
Okay. Is squash a fruit or a vegetable?
Fruit. I mean a vegetable, excuse me.
I'd say fruit.
Okay. What about okra?
Vegetable.
Vegetable.
Okay. Green beans.
Definite vegetable.
I'm thinking these are all fruits. Go ahead, Brother Johnny. I'll say fruit.
Okay, well, you got two of them right, and then with your last statement, you got all of it right. Every one of those are a fruit. Reason being is if it comes from a seed and the flower of a plant, then it's a fruit. And so I always thought that was vegetables. That's what you think about. You don't think about it being a fruit. And so I got to thinking about one time Hunter went to the doctor for a well checkup, and the doctor, was asking, do you eat this? Do you eat this vegetable? And so she told him, she said, you need to eat more greens. And he didn't bat an eye. And he said, so you're telling me that the green on the watermelon is good for you? And he had her so mad, she just died laughing. He had her so messed up. She said, I don't even know what else I'm supposed to ask you. But all of those are a fruit.
Now, I've always heard if there's a seed on the inside, it's considered a fruit.
Yep, that's right.
But you know what? With it being green on the outside, next time I find me a green persimmon, I'm going to let Hunter try some of that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good.
That is good.
Well, I know we're getting close to time, so Sister Judy, you want to share that favorite meal for us that you have?
Well, one of my favorites is chicken and dumplings. I just love chicken. My mom could make some of the yummiest chicken and dumplings, and if I ever go to Cracker Barrel, that's what I'm gonna get because it reminds me of hers, and I love it. And I love pinto beans and cornbread. I guess I'm an old country girl, but cream corn, mashed potatoes, give me all that. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Man. How about you, Brother Johnny?
Well, and of course, I guess be my favorite meal, but it's not one that you eat all the time. Be steak and shrimp.
Yeah.
But that's not something you're gonna eat all the time. So more along the lines of probably something like what Miss Judy stated. And
I'd rather have pintos and cornbread with the bean juice on it than a steak myself.
yeah,
I just love
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah.
Well, praise the Lord. I'm a steak guy too, Brother Johnny, but I go back to my love for breakfast. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
I will eat a breakfast meal every day. Give me some bacon, give me some sausage, give me some ham. It's a great thing, and thank God for it. I can eat it any time of the day. Amen.
Right.
I can eat steak any time of day too, Brother Johnny. Though steak and eggs, there ain't nothing better than that. So
Yeah.
Did you eat like chicken and dumplings and pinto beans? Were those kind of things that in Michigan you didn't eat them, did you?
No, ma'am. Not till I moved down here and met my wife that I really got into all of that type of food. I mean, her mom makes chicken and dumplings. Some of
Do you
those.
like black-eyed peas?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Her grandmother used to make me pinto beans all the time, and I would love them.
What about black-eyed peas?
Cornbread now.
I'm sorry?
That's the first time I ever heard of cornbread now when I got down here, and that was a blessing to my heart right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
My son-in-law is one of them is from upstate New York, and he will not touch black-eyed peas or anything like that. They didn't grow up eating stuff like, he says that tastes like, reminds, and it does kind of remind you of boiled peanuts. That's another Southern thing.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. So
Yeah. No, I
Of course,
love
grits. Did you eat grits up in Michigan?
cream of wheat. Cream of wheat and
wheat.
oatmeal, but I love me some grits nowadays. Someone got me
You've
a
been
book.
converted.
That's right.
Yeah.
Someone gave me a book one time, 365 Ways to Eat Grits.
Been like that one guy from New York. He said, "Yeah, I think I'll try one grit."
Oh, no.
All right.
Good. Well, folks, it's been a great time with you today. I know time's left us. We've probably even gone a few minutes over. But sometimes when you get laughing, you just can't help it there. We certainly thank you for being on. Don't forget, next week we'll be back live with you. And then also we'll have a re-airing of this show on Saturday at noon. I hope and pray that you have a wonderful day. I'm Brother Nick Keller.
Brother Johnny Ivy.
And Judy Bernard.
And we will see you guys later. Have a great day now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.